Alright, and we just came across some of these pheasant backs. A lot of people say that these are just as good as morel mushrooms. They call them pheasant back mushrooms because if you look at the markings on them, it looks pretty similar to actual back feathers on a pheasant. Pretty cool looking things. Got a bigger one right here. I prefer the small ones while they're nice and ripe and soft. There's a big one right there. And these pheasant backs, they grow on dead trees. You can tell this thing's been dead for a while. It's full of moss. So in harvesting these, if you go underneath, you see where they're growing out right here? Just cut right there. So these are pretty common. You can see there's one stem, it's growing two of them. I'm just going to take the smaller one. Same as most mushrooms. Very good just fried up in butter. These ones, yeah, these are pheasant backs right here. These are dried up from last year. So this tree is probably going to be producing for several years. Trees like this are exactly what you're looking for morel mushrooms. Got a dead elm here. Bark is just starting to peel, so you can see. Bark's kind of chipping away right there. But there's nothing underneath it. So I gotta go to the next one and keep looking. Alright, we just found our first one of the day. Got a lucky spot in that one. As usual, got a dead tree right here. I'm actually surprised to find this one, being how long this tree looks like it's been dead. This thing is pretty dried out. You have bark laying right on the ground. Right next to the bark. There it is. So I just looked all around this tree after finding that first morel. That is the only one I found here. So that means on to the next.
Now, much later.
So after I found that first one, kept on walking until I seen another tree that fit the description. two of them. One, two. It's hard to see. There's a third one. Right up in there. So it's the third week of May in Minnesota. And these are pretty small mushrooms here. So that means that these things are still popping up fresh every day. So if I'd come back to this spot 3 or 4 days from now, I'd be able to find some more. Every time you find them, try to remember exactly where you found them, because they'll be there. The same area, I'm starting to find some ramps as well. This time of the year, they're getting pretty ripe. The bulb's probably twice as big as it was last time I found them. When they get bigger, I like to go and eat them fresh. You can chop them up, fry them. Do a ton of things with these. It can get pretty hot out here in May. Find yourself in some rough country, some big hills. Number one is make sure you bring your water, more than you need. It's nice to have it. So the leaves on these elm trees are getting a lot bigger now, which makes them easier to identify. That's what you're looking for. It's got teeth on the end of them. Vein going through the middle, and they're oval shaped. So people call these the half-free morels. Almost all stem, just a cap on top. This one is past its prime, so I'm just going to leave it here. Pretty cool though. This thing's pretty big. Wow, look at that. Jeez, look at the size of this one. So I was at this spot about a week ago. I left a few small ones here. Now it's about a week later, and these things are 5 times bigger than what they were. It's almost past its prime. You can see it's got a little rotting in here. This is still a very good mushroom. So these guys are probably at their peak ripeness, probably about 2 days ago. But you get them when you can. Wow, look at that. Little one right there. So after a few days without rain and pretty hot temperatures, this guy got so big that its top molded over. But this is still a good mushroom. So this is what you get when you let them grow for another week. Absolutely worth it. Alright guys, here's what we got today. Some really big yellow morels, black morels, some pheasant backs. Thanks for watching.